Hello, welcome to the Woodsman channel. I provide information and ideas for the design, construction, and furnishings of unique and one-of-a-kind miniatures, models, and dollhouses. This was my second attempt at a 1/72nd scale model, a medieval castle. I found the castle online for a discounted price and thought, well, I'll buy it and give it a go. I had not learned my lesson from my first attempt, and I had conveniently forgotten how difficult it is to paint the little men. But once I had it, there was no turning back. I had seen a video on YouTube from a fellow who had bought the same castle and put it together, and he said it was one of the worst constructed models he had ever acquired, and it sort of flushed my anger. These models typically are not perfect as far as their edges and so forth, and they have to be worked. They have to shave the edges sometimes, and then after you put them together, sometimes you have to get out modeling putty and fill in the gaps, which is exactly what I did. So I was pretty happy with the way that everything came together, and after the model was constructed, then I started to build the little armaments and things that went with a medieval castle. That was the interesting part. The wood that I use is basically balsa wood, 1/8, sometimes 1/4. The pickets were 1/8. The little ladders were actually toothpicks with 1/8 inch balsa wood edges. I built a little trebuchet there, swinging from the castle tower. The soldiers, of course, you have to paint them, and you have to have a magnifying glass or something to see exactly what you're doing, but you get it done. I built a platform, an executioner's platform for a fellow to be beheaded, and then, of course, the executioner is standing over him. I decided that it needed some gates to keep the barbarians out. They were attached with leather. The thing on top there is what is called a mortar, a medieval mortar. I just made that with Forma clay compound, and then there's a trebuchet. It's got a little teeny tiny little skeleton inside of it. After I completed it, my wife told me it lacked some character. I said, well, what does it need? And she said, lights. So I got my supply of lights and started stringing them. Of course, I told her that medieval people did not have electric lights in their day. And by the time I said that to her, of course, she had left the room, which pretty much left me to my own devices. It was an interesting project. I probably wouldn't want to do it again. And I think with my career as a 1/72nd modeler is pretty much over. Although I understand there's a lot of people that really enjoy the tabletop models. So that's my project. Thanks for watching my channel, the Woodsman channel. Besides being a miniaturist, I am a musician. I have a YouTube channel called The Weary Kind. I have a singer and I play guitar. She is an excellent singer, at least I think so. We have videos and songs, covers and originals, and I would be appreciated if you would go on our music channel and perhaps like our music. In addition to being a miniaturist and a musician, I am also an author. I have written 9 books. The first 2 books, the Children's and Idiots and Where the Dead People Go, they're standalone books. But then I wrote a series of books called The Greeter. And the greeter is a man that comes down from heaven and spends some time on earth where he gets into situations which are interesting and sometimes dangerous. It is an examination of what I think causes evil in the world. The books are available on paperback and hardcover and also on Kindle. If you want to go on Amazon and take a look at them, perhaps read them or buy them, I'd appreciate that. So anyhow, thanks for watching my channel and having an interest in my projects. Goodbye.